honorable evaluator, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, and Richa in particular. Today we saw Richa questioning our infatuation with schools and the current school system, education system per se. And how did she do that? She was attempting project 4 that says how to say it, and my feedback to you, Richa, is just say it. Project 4 is a challenging project for many of the speakers, budding speakers, and all of you Toastmasters who have reached the competent communicators who are going to advanced stages. You would remember this is a place where it challenges you to use all the techniques that are there for public speaking. Asking you to use rhetorical devices, it is tough. And it is also a joy to be a grammarian in a project 4. I can bet Daksh is going, oh, wonderful usage, oh, another wonderful usage. It is really a joy to listen to a speech which is filled with triads. Let me recount some of them because Daksh will also be doing the same. There was commotion, chaos, and conundrum in the room when the bats were released. As well as Albert Einstein, his skin was like pickled oil. What a wonderful imagery. Also, on how we send our children to school to gather knowledge packets spread across the universe. Doesn't that fire your imagination? It actually gets you to become an active listener. So this is what Project 4 asked for, and you did very well, Richa. I cannot say it enough, you did really well. Now, here is a bitter truth. Project 3 asks us not to use notes, or strive not to use notes. So which means that from there on, we are expected not to use notes. There is no sin, and Toastmasters does not say that you cannot have notes in front of you. How would you do that is tricks. At times I write my notes on my fingers. Other times you can have yellow pages in front of the sticky notes with you, but not the piece of paper, because it shows that you are speaking and losing eye contact. That is your project 5 where you are coming to. The second is, and you have obviously recognized it yourself, is the rate at which you speak. There is another rhetorical device, and we call that as a rhetorical question. Do you know what a rhetorical question is? Of course. It is one which does not ask the audience to respond to it, but asks them to think about it. And today, this topic being asking them to think about whether this schooling is enough, because one audience member was actually touched by it. So if you speak at a very paused rate, a rate that allows them to think, it will leave your message intact. It will touch them, and your message will be there with them even after you have left the podium. And that is what we ask all our speakers to do. If you have an infatuation with ideas and you want to put them in 5 to 7 minutes, do not. Just say it. And here is your assignment. You are going to do the project 5 and take the ideas of project 3 and 4 and use them for your project 5. All the best for your project 5 and the CC journey. To you.